Hey guys, what's up? This is Alpha Boy for the win, and today I wanted to bring something new to the channel. Now, if you guys did or did not know, I am a huge Pokemon fan. I've been a fan since I was basically 4 or 5 years old, so practically around 16 to 17 years already. But anyways, well, like I said, I wanted to bring something new to the channel, and Pokemon is a big part of my life, and I play competitive Pokemon. I started playing competitive Pokemon roughly around the end of the original Black and White and the beginning of Black and White 2, and then X and Y came along, and then Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So I've been practically playing competitive Pokemon for quite a few years already. Now, I haven't been playing competitive for the past 6 months, basically since the beginning of the year, because, like, to be completely honest, like, Pokemon is kind of stale right now. I mean, it's not that it's not fun, it's just that, like, you ever have that feeling where, like, you want to do something and then you actually get to do it, and then, like, seconds later you're like, I don't really feel like I want to do this anymore, or at least for a while. Well, that was competitive Pokemon for me at the beginning of the year. Like I said, I haven't been playing for roughly around 6 months, and I wanted to get back into the competitive scene, considering that with Pokemon Sun and Moon getting released in November, there's going to be a lot of new mechanics and a lot of new Pokemon to actually incorporate into competitive play. Now, to be completely honest, I don't know if Mega Pokemon are going to be incorporated into, like, Sun and Moon, considering that as much information as we gotten already. I mean, granted, like, Pokemon has been, like, spewing, like, massive amount of information every time when we're supposed to get some news, and they haven't shown any new, like, Mega Evolutions whatsoever, and a lot of people are guessing that Mega Evolutions are not going to happen in Sun and Moon, but, like, they'll still be in the game, but there won't be any new Mega Evolutions. So that's what I feel like it's going to happen. So I still want to use the Mega Pokemon. Like, there's a lot of few Mega Pokemon that I haven't used yet, and I really want to make teams with them. So what this series is going to be basically about is, like I said, me trying to get back into competitive play. So it's going to be kind of like a help me help you kind of situation. I'm trying to get back into competitive Pokemon, and I also want to make these videos educational to people who actually want to get into competitive play and don't know where to start. So that's why I kind of wanted to make this series as well, because I want to help other people out as well as also helping me trying to get all the rust off when it comes to competitive play. Now, as for how these videos are going to work, basically I'm going to be doing a team build. Like, as you can see right now, we're going to be building a team, and also I'm going to be having roughly around 2 to 3 at most battles with the teams that we built in, like, the team build videos. So that's what's going to be happening when it comes to this series. So yeah, with all that, how I wanted to start this series off is I wanted to go into the OU tier. Now, I play by Smogon tiers just because I feel like it's a lot of balance rather than just going into a random battle having legends and, like, really stupid stuff like baton pass shit. Like, I don't like that. I like balanced stuff, and I feel like Smogon is very balanced to an extent. So I do play by Smogon tiers, and like I said, we are playing in the OU tier because it's a very common tier that everyone plays in. I mean, there are other tiers like UU, RU, NU, PU. I will be playing in some of those tiers. I won't guarantee you that I will be the best, because there are a couple of tiers that I'm not good at whatsoever. So bear with me if, like, anything happens. Like, I really can't help if, like, I lose, or if I win, then great, but if I lose, then I lose. But anyways, like I said, I want to start in the OU tier just because it's a very common tier, and there are a couple of Pokemon that I want to actually use in this tier as well. So when it comes to the team that we're going to be building, I wanted to build a team based around M-Gardevoir, just because I really love M-Gardevoir. It's one of my favorite Pokemon, and also one of my favorite Megas as well. So I wanted to build a team based around it. So we are running basically the standard set. Now, like I said, I'm still kind of rusty, so I will be going to Smogon sets that they have and use some of them as well. So bear with me with that. But right now, Smogon is not connecting. I think it's probably down right now when I'm recording this video. So I kind of had to go with what I know, like, how M-Gardevoir is run. But anyways, like I said, we are running the max speed, max special attack, and 4 HP set with the Timid Nature, running Calm Mind, Focus Blast, Side Shock, and Hyper Voice. This is basically a standard set, move pool wise. Now I know it's EV spread is kind of built a little bit different, but this is basically how I remember how Mega Gardevoir runs. So that's what we are going to be doing. I also forgot to mention that these sets are not going to be permanent, because like when I'm making this team, some stuff may change throughout like the course of like the battles when we have the battles with this team. Whether like if a move's not necessarily working out for me on this team, then I'll switch it out. Or if a specific Pokemon is not working out for me as well, then I'll switch it out. For another Pokemon. So like I said, the team technically isn't final until like basically the last battle video that we will have, and most of the time there will be 3 battle videos per team build. So keep that in mind. So stuff may change throughout the whole like team build, battle videos, and stuff like that as well. So like I said, I wanted to build a team based around Mega Gardevoir. So like I know some stuff has been changed since I've like stopped playing competitive for a while. So I don't know what's like honestly like in the tier like specifically. I know some stuff I know a lot of the stuff that's in here as well. So okay, so Gardevoir is weak to Steel, Ghost, and Poison if I'm not mistaken. So what I want is a Steel type. I'm thinking about running Heatran just because it covers both of what I need. It can set up rocks. It can actually it's fire and steel, so that's also going to be stat for what moves I'm going to be running on this. So I think I'm going to be running Heatran. Heatran's one of my favorite Pokemon to run on basically any team with Gardevoir. Flash Fire ability, we're going to leave it alone because there's really no reason to run, what is it, Flame Body? That's only if you're hatching eggs. And well, if that's the only ability you have, but Flash Fire I think is the best. We're going to be running Air Balloon, so then that way I'm immune to ground type moves until my opponent hits me, until the Air Balloon pops. We're going to be running the max special attack, max speed, and we'll run the last 4 in physical defense, and we're going to be running a Timid Nature. Now this is going to be a very offensive Heatran that sets up rocks. I've run this set before on countless of teams, and it actually does put in a lot of work. So we'll be running Stealth Rocks. We're going to be running Ancient Power because Talonflame is still a very big threat in the OU tier as well. I've seen a couple of people still use Talonflame. I know Charizard's in this tier as well, or basically Charizard X and Y. So Ancient Power is super effective against them, so Ancient Power will come in handy as well. We're going to be running Fire Blast. I'm not a huge fan of Fire Blast, but at the same time, it's a lot more power, and like the only reason why I don't like it is just because I miss a lot. So that's basically the only reason. Now, if I'm gonna have to switch, I'll probably switch it for like Flamethrower or something like that. But I want the power, so that's why we are running Fire Blast. And last but not least, we're gonna be running Earth Power. Earth Power is such a standard move on a Heatran. I can't tell you how many times it actually comes in handy. So how I actually build my teams is I like to have 3 special attackers, 3 physical attackers, even if one's like a defensive wall. I mean, obviously one of its physical attack or special attack stats going to be higher than the other, or they're going to be exactly the same. Even so, I still like to run at least a move to actually do some damage at least. So that's what I like to have on my team. Okay, so we have 2 specials. We need 1 more. But anyways, Gardevoir is weak to, like I said, Steel, Poison, and Ghost. So we basically have Steel coverage, Poison coverage, and Ghost coverage. I think Ghost is neutral Steel. Either way, Heatran pretty much covers all of Gardevoir's weaknesses. So that's also excellent as well. I'm actually thinking about running Dragonite. I really like how Dragonite runs in the OU tier, and I actually used it before on countless of other teams as well. So I'm thinking about running Dragonite. So I think we are going to run Dragonite. Yeah, excuse me, Dragonite. We're going to be running the Lumberry set because if my opponent goes for like Toxic, Thunder Wave, or Will-O-Wisp, Lumberry will activate, and I'll still be A-OK basically. So I can actually set up a Dragon Dance because we are going to be running Dragon Dance. We're going to be running Extreme Speed, Outrage, and we'll run, I want to run Fire Punch. I'm going to run Earthquake. Now, even though we are running Earth Power on Heatran, I may switch it out for Flash Cannon, but I remember Sylveon got put down to UU, so there's really no reason for me to actually have Flash Cannon, so I'm just going to leave it be as it is for right now. And then we're going to be running the standard set, Max Attack with Max Speed, 4 and Special Defense with the Adamant Nature. Now, the reason why we're running Adamant Nature is because since Dragonite gets access to multi-scale, so basically Dragonite's at full HP, and any hit that actually, like super effective hit or any hit basically, it's pretty much the damage is taken and cuts in half. So like for instance, I know this is probably wrong, but like if Earthquake does 100 base power, then it'll be cut down to 50 base power basically. So that's what multi-scale does, and it really is an amazing ability to have for a Dragonite. So that's what we're going to be running on Dragonite. Okay, so 1 physical, 2 special. I'm kind of feeling Keldeo, because I need a water type. Oh wait, no, actually. I need a defog user. Okay. See, if I run Latias, then I'll have 2 Pokemon weak to Ice and Fairy. And that is a very problematic thing. I don't want to run Scizor because we're already running Heatran. Same thing for Skarmory. We're already running Heatran and Dragonite, which basically one of the 2 typings that it actually has, Skarmory. That's what Skarmory is. Starmie actually might be good because it's very fast, it's very offensive, and plus it gets access to Rapid Spin. Or we can go Zapdos. I know what's in the BL tier. I'm not really feeling anything else but Latias. Yeah, we're gonna run Latias. We're gonna be running the Life Orbs defog set that it normally runs. If I'm not mistaken, it's Roost, Defog, Psyshock, and then Draco. I don't remember the EV spread for this thing. I know it's a modest nature if I'm not mistaken. See, like I said, I wanted to go on Smogon. But for whatever reason, it's down. The site can't be reached, so I don't know what the hell's going on. Man, this is really pissing me off. I can't remember the set. You know what? I'm actually going to look this up somewhere else. So I'm actually going to pause this real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, well I am back. I found the set that I wanted to run on Latias. Basically we're running 72 in HP, 184 in special attack, and max speed with the Timid Nature, with the moves Roost, Defog, Psyshock, Draco Meteor, and with the item Life Orb. I actually had this set actually saved on my computer somewhere, so I had to find it. I found it, and that's what we're going to be running on Latias. Now, I don't want to get rid of Dragonite, but at the same time, I don't want 2 Dragon types. Like, to be completely honest, I don't want 2 Dragon types. But we'll leave it for now, just to see how well it runs. I mean, there might be a point in time where I might just get rid of Dragonite altogether and replace it with something else, just because I want to keep Latias on the team, just because it does get access to Defog, and that's the main reason why I want to have it on this team, because I don't want hazards on my field, and I know my opponent doesn't want hazards on his field, so Defog is the best option for me right now. And Heatran I need because of Stealth Rocks, obviously, so we have 3 specials, and now we need 2 more physicals. I'm actually thinking about running Azumarill just because we need a water type. There's Keldeo, but that's a special attacker. Quagsire, but we don't need a physical wall. So looking at that, I'm thinking about going with Azumarill. We're going to go with the Assault Vest. Huge power, obviously. We're going to be running Aqua. Waterfall, Play Rough, and Superpower. Or do I want to go with Ice Punch? No, I'm gonna leave it. Okay, we're gonna go 248 in HP. max physical attack, and we'll put the last in 8 in special defense because we are running the assault vest, and we're going to run in the adamant nature as well. So, okay. I just realized we don't have a wall of anything. So I need a physical attacker that is a really good wall. I'm not seeing anybody who's a really good wall in my opinion. Okay, Tyranitar, no, because it has too many weaknesses. Terrakions frail as shit. I don't need another fire type, so Victini's out of the question. Togekiss, I don't want it on my team because we already have too many flying. I won't say flying types, but we already have too many fairy types to fit already on the team. This is actually, if we need a physical wall, Quagsire might be just the best thing to go for, and just replace Azumarill. Because I think that's what I kind of want to do. Because I'm going to make it a physical attacker with like Recover, Toxic, Earthquake, and then probably Waterfall. Does this thing get access to Waterfall? Let me check. It does get access to Waterfall. So I think that's who we're going to run with. Okay. Yeah, we're going to run Quagsire instead of Azumarill just because it has only one weakness. So we're going to be running the leftovers. We're going to run it unaware. That way my opponent can't really set up on me. We're going to be running Recover, Toxic, Waterfall, and then Earthquake. Okay. And then we're just going to run the standard set of Impish, 252 in physical attack and HP and physical defense with 4 in physical attack. Actually, I always like running 248 in my HP whenever I do have to run max HP. So I really like doing that because then that way I have an extra point to put into a different stat. So I am going to run 248 in HP, 8 in physical attack, and 252 in physical defense. So there's our physical wall. Gardevoir is technically supposed to be our special wall, but just in case, I feel like I may want to run another special attacker, but I need Dragonite and I also need Quagsire. Mew? No, because then we have 2 Pokemon with the Psychic. Wow. Tyranitar or Weavile. Actually, Weavile might be a really good plan. Or Terrakion. Kind of feeling the Terrakion. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. You know what? We're gonna run Terrakion. We're gonna run the Focus Sash, Justified. I don't know what set they run. Close, Stone. I think it access to Calm Mind, Poison Jab, or Iron Head. Sacred Sword. Yeah, we're gonna run Sacred Sword. Just because it basically just ignores all the target's stats changes, so that's also good as well. We're gonna run Zen Headbutt actually, because of we already have Psychic or X Scissor. See, I never ran a Terrakion all that much before, so this is all kind of new to me. Let's see, Earthquake. I don't want to run another Pokemon with Earthquake though. Poison Jab might be the better play. Yeah, I think we're going to go with Poison Jab just because Azumarill is also very common as well. So that way I can actually do as much damage as possible because Terrakion's physical attack is through the roof. So we're going to run max physical attack, max special speed, with a Jolly Nature. And I guess we'll run the last, and it's physical defense. Okay. To be honest, I don't know how well this team's going to do. Like, to be completely honest, I don't know how well this team is going to do. So, anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this team build, don't forget to hit that like button, and also don't forget to comment and subscribe. Like I said, we will be having battles with the team that we built, obviously the M-Gardevoir team. Now, like I said, the team is not technically final until like basically the last battle video we will have with this team, and I would like to have 2 to 3 battle videos per team build. So once it comes down to like the third battle video, then that's basically when the team is final. So like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this team build, don't forget to hit that like button, and also don't forget to comment and subscribe. If you guys have any suggestions on what I should actually change, then please put it in the comment section down below. I would like to hear your guys' input, because right now I don't know about this team, guys. I really don't, but who knows, it might actually surprise us, because if I'm going to change anything, I'm probably going to be changing the Terrakion and the Dragonite or something, because Gardevoir, Heatran, Latias, and Quagsire are actually going to be permanent members on this team, because I feel like those are the core of the team, basically, of how well this team's going to work. But like I said, this is Alpha Boy for the win. Like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to check out the battle videos coming soon, and I'll catch you guys later.